So I think this is the second time we are taking part in the Indian Championship, but we've been part of the US Kids family for now 3 years. I think it's a fabulous platform for kids. The competitiveness that comes out in this Indian Championship, I think it sets the base for children wanting to go and compete in other nations outside. And of course, the golf course also adds to it. The US Kids has also been very careful to pick golf courses like the ITC Classic Golf Course, and which also brings in a flavor and preps our kids for stuff that they can do internationally. So out and out, I think very well managed and a very good platform for kids.
I feel nervous and excited at the same time, and I'm always trying to do better from the last game. Normally, Papa would come and prep me up and give me a pep talk, but if he was not there, I'm really bad at doing that.
So Kabir has actually been brought up in a very stable, sort of a loose friendly environment. So Manaz and I have both always focused on it's important to know how to lose well than to win very well. And Kabir's had his fair share of wins and losses. This tournament is exactly a testament for it. His round yesterday wasn't great. He probably termed it as one of his poorest performances of the tour, but kudos to him to kind of shake it off, come back to the course as excited. When he said that his feelings are mixed, he's nervous and his excitement. So I think it's his excitement that keeps bringing him back to the course and keeps putting him through that grind. Even when things are down, bogeys are catching his trail and the birdies have dried up and the pars are not coming along. I think he really goes inside and finds love for golf. Right? And we've always kind of emphasized that it's his love for golf that is more important than the score on the card, right? So if he can even carry back one good drive, a chip that nearly holed out, or a long putt that he made it, that's more important to us because that keeps his love for the game alive. And it's not a short journey. We all know it, right?
But right now that's a bit difficult because I have not been playing good these 2 days, and I really want to win.
I'm a coach of a different kind. I'm a cricket coach. So, we look at a lot of small children doing that sport as well. A lot of, children doing that sport as well. And what stands out to me of children of today is, just the ability to handle the pressure. The skill is one thing, right? The other is that coming here day in, day out again, given their practice round put in together, they're playing 72 holes on foot, right? They're bound to get tired. They're bound to get, fatigued over 4 days. But yet they are so focused when they are sitting on a tee, when they're trying to make a chip, right? So it calls for a lot of practice that's gone behind the scenes. It's, kudos to a lot of parents, who work with the kids, the coaches. So it's all in all put together. And especially at US Kids, we see a very high level of skill, right? So children who are coming here are children who are well practiced and who are bringing in the best. Scores on certain days will be up and down, right? I always say no 9-year-old wants to play bad on purpose.
Yeah.
Right? So they all want to do a good job. Scores are not really the true reflection of their skill. True reflection of their skill is, the amount of blood, sweat that has gone behind the scenes, and which usually doesn't come out on the scoreboard, but not always. But yeah. So initially I was his first coach, but very quickly we realized that that's not a good relationship to have. And I decided to be a father, right? So the role that I play in his life is somebody who analyzes his game from a distance, right? But stays out of coaching completely. We leave that work to his coaches, and we just enjoy a very good father and son relationship. And he's able to share his downs with me. He's able to celebrate his ups with me, and that's how we keep it. Yeah, Kavi?
That's good.
I don't know what I was doing when I was 9 years old, So hats off. Whatever he does, as much as he does, it's always going to be way beyond than our expectations. So no complaints whatsoever.
How do you see your father as a coach, as a mentor, as a friend? What is that?
I don't know how to explain it. I mean, he's great at all of them.
But you have to pick one. Where would you put Dada? Friend, mentor, coach, or just Dada?
how would you describe your experience as a parent at today's UX Kids Golf Championship?
Oh, it's very well managed, especially this championship. I think, from the goodie bags to the branding that's been done on the course, to the management, media team, the kind of attention that's been given to the kids, the parents. We've had some very early tee offs, right? The team that comes in before the tee offs, people don't see them, right? We see them, they come in at 5:30. They make sure, they give us information if there is fog, there's going to be a delay. And every tee off has been on time, right? If Amit Dubey has called a 7:30 tee off, he makes sure that he's here from 7 a.m. and that tee off does happen at 7:30. So I think it's just looked very good. And why I mentioned branding and other things is that it goes a long way for the children to feel special, right? And we also feel special that our children are a part of something big. And it all kind of comes through. No secret, now we are from a cricketing family. I'm a cricket coach myself. But I think it was one photograph that did it for us. He was at a range when he was 2.5 years old. And we were just randomly clicking, how you would click a 2.5-year-old child. And I had just started playing golf then. And this boy had one perfect finish. And we actually happened to chance upon that photograph a few months later. Right? And we said, we kill for a finish like this. And this boy has nailed it, without any coaching or without any practice. So that kind of decided it for him that he was going to do it. And let's be honest, you get to hit too far many balls in golf than you would have got to do in a cricket session, right? So he just loves hitting balls. So I think golf would always be number one, and the second place would be cricket, because then it's his father's academy, so he'll get to hit as many balls. But